Hello, buddy. We're back. It's Void War. We are in the final exclusion zone and then onto the final fight. This is a run split across 3 videos. I don't want to do it, but I had to do it. But we're here. We're literally just smash through here. Easy money. And then we're going to smash through the final fight. Trying to rage. I'm already rage. I actually don't know. We'll take one last shop look. Yeah. Other than that, let's go. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about what we got going on here. Let's go an ancient colony orbiting a barren planet. Oh, I'll investigate. The colony likely predates the establishment of the Empire itself. You recover a weapon of unfamiliar styling from its armory hall. 1 DPS, 3 DPS in small rooms. Oh, you know what? The commander will have that. Right? Because his 3 DPS in small rooms, you can have that. Yep. And then DPS in mediums, DPS in large. There we go. So he's going to stay in a large room and he's going to have 3 DPS in there. He's going to stay in a small room and have 3 DPS in there. Yeah. If only I could teleport him into the enemy ship. Be kind of awesome. A technocults vessel idles near the jump point. Its crew of machine priests make contact with you and ask you to escort them to a nearby penal colony. I always say yes. They are pleased with your decision and allow their ship to follow you. Corsair vessel? Yep, Corsair ship. You cannot escape. Let me guess. You don't know whom you're dealing with. Load the homies. Bored with the homies. Damage to everybody in here. Perfect. Follow that up with an aggressive summon and a record of the crew so that you may then stun them, hit them with that. I'm sorry, you sent a guy at me? Unbelievably bold decision. Why don't you take one of them? One of them. And I guess we'll board in here. Yeah, because you're going to come and get me. And we're going to own you, bro. That's what I thought. Hold on. An engineer with an equipment and a shield would have been so nice earlier. Suffocation resist, poison resist, repair speed. Or there's no way I could fit this on the ship. 4 power, 2 shield piercing, 3 damage per room hit. I mean, it would be awesome, but we really just can't afford it. We'd have to swap out the storm, I think. Can't open that right now. Honestly, I'm going to take the engineer. Oh, I've survived the ambush. The rest of your journey is relatively uneventful. They give me 55 scrap for getting there. So you are going to man the weapons. And... oh, hold on. I literally went past you. You're going to be able to summon some stuff. And why don't you take 20 extra hit points? Because I'm feeling generous. Yeah. We might check the mercenary contract on the way as well. Okay. Intruders detected, naturally. Why don't I summon my own hound to go and dehound their hound? Yes. And then We will hit one of these. One of these. And one of these. You're going to take that out. You're going to take that out. Is that my hound or their hound? It's my hound. Okay. Why don't you give me a shot on that? Just trying to make sure that my ship doesn't blow up. Do you know what I mean? So the Doom effigy can move. I actually had no idea the Doom effigy could do that. Okay, you know what we're going to do? You're going to go in here. You're going to steal whatever that is. 73 scrap and a bunch of munitions. Then I'm going to recall the homies. We're going to get out of there, son. You move so fast. Like, I know you move fast, but that's fast. You know what? We just got some munitions. Take one of them. Call me in the morning. Owned. These are some annoyingly tough skeletons. 91 scrap. And the subspace maelstrom subsides. Okay. I'm not going to pledge to that shrine. I shouldn't need to, I don't need to. Nice little bit of health. Discover a drifting hulk of a large starship. Looks as if it's been battered for decades by violent tides of subspace energy. I'll investigate. What's the worst that could happen? Chaos armor. You search the hulk and determine the source of the glow. An ancient ornate casket likely of machine cult origin hums with arcane power. Now, bright webs of malefic light suddenly arc out of the casket, and within seconds you find yourself surrounded by a crowd of otherworldly creatures. You retreat back to your ship. Some of the creatures manage to clamber aboard before you get the hatches shut. Why don't you get out of here and you get in here? And actually, the two of you are immune to suffocation resistance, so why don't you do that? There's still a lad over here. I'm going to go ahead and leave. So there's no more subspace shenanigan. Oh, you encounter an unusual biomechanical vessel attacking what appears to be an Imperial supply barge. It's unclear what the undefended transport ship would be doing in an exclusion zone, but the Imperials are broadcasting an open distress signal. We're under attack by an unknown vessel. We've never seen anything like it. I'll help. It's these guys again. Whoever these interfaces are. Photon beam, photon cannon. You move into attack range of the enemy vessel. Your comms array intercepts one of their transmissions. Hostile posture confirmed. EM scatter indicates weapons discharging forward. Batteries are active. Recommend immediate combat procedure. Whoever these nerds are. You know what we think of them? Think of one of these. Straight into there. Then a couple of these. One of these. Some of them. We love that. Yeah. Wow, they hurt. Okay, maybe we don't some of these, some of them. I'll go ahead and fire another. Are they suffocation immune? No, they're not. That's fine by me. We're still gonna cook them. Definitely need some Heelys. Am I boarding this ship? No. I think we have them cooked to an unbelievable degree already. You know what would be really nice? One more suffocation immune crew. Surrounding space is strewn with a bunch of gubbins. You make contact with the supply barge. You know they were en route to an ore processing facility before being ambushed by a squadron of strange starships. The entire escort complement was destroyed. The Imperials are grateful for your assistance and offer you a spare supply container. I have so much money. It's actually unreal. Let's heal the two of you up. Seems like a good idea to just have people topped up and ready to go, you know? Okay, so that's your station now. I can literally buy one more bar of power. Okay, we'll do that. We'll fight someone else. We'll probably buy a bunch more mercs. If we're lucky, we might buy some psychers. But it's a small outpost where the exclusion zone is ostensibly a deserted sector of space. Numerous enterprising outcasts nevertheless manage to eke out a living from vessels wandering the region. The outpost invites you to dock and trade. Oh! No money, my loo. Oh, we never equipped anyone with the chaos armor. Double weapon. Could be good. Storm Cannon 2 requires 2 power. Which is better than now one, right? Yeah. 1 extra shot, so I might as well. Use load heavy disruptor. Do I want anything? Do you know what is a really good point? Who do I have? I have no one with armor. Okay, this might be an expensive buy, but chaos armor. And chaos armor. Okay. This is their station. 3 DPS when nearby ship systems. 5 DPS against big targets. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't think I even need to visit that mercenary broker because we basically visited one already. And he had everything we wanted, which was a bunch of mercs. You exit subspace and find yourself dangerously close to a white hot dwarf star. An Imperial transport ship idles silently in the distance, its crew having succumbed to the intense heat of the stellar mass. The situation is risky, but there may be materials worth recovering. With our level 3 sensors, let's scan for suspicious activity. Despite the intense plasma interference of the nearby star, your powerful sensor suite manages to detect a raider ship lying in wait. Your advanced sensor suite masks your presence. You are able to retrieve a number of valuables from aboard the abandoned Imperial transport without alerting the raiders. You move on. We got a what? A flame lance. Starts the fight pre-charged, ignores shields, creates multiple fires. I literally just put the same equipment back in. Inflicts minor crew damage, creates multiple fires, ignores shields, 3 charges per jump. So if we can't win the fight quickly, we're screwed. This could be rough. Take 5 from an unidentified ship. You notice a strange energy coruscating across its hull and understand it to be the control of infernal energies. So, obviously charge shots, storm cannon. Fire one of them like that. Fire one of them like that. Board the enemy ship. Lovely. We're going to go ahead and tear their weapons apart. Easily, in fact. Okay. So let's just... You know what? Let's recall the crew. Oh, nothing's auto-firing. Who's dying? My crew appears to be dying. Okay, get them and get out. And then once the storm cannon fires, yeah, owned. Just don't, yeah, you missed. 5th child scrap, munitions, the maelstrom subsides. You're in a bad way, and you're in a bad way. Huge heal. Look at that, we actually got 2 full heals out of that. Everybody back to their positions. What are you? Oh, you're the captain. How did you... Oh, I pulled you over there. Yeah, I did that. I remember. I did that. I remember. I was there. So 9 fleshlings. Okay, it is a targetable one, so I can do it on an enemy ship. Which is kind of what I was hoping for. Board a ship with the crew, summon a bunch of fleshlings, you know how it is. Come across an Imperial warship locked in combat with an unknown enemy. You consider getting involved, but a quick glance at your console shows high levels of toxic gases flooding the area. Such subspace-infused toxins ignore the laws of physics and cannot be fully protected against by conventional means. I'll try to help the Imperial ship. You make contact with the Imperial commander. The enemy ship has been possessed by a demon. Do not underestimate its abilities. No workers, mate. Suddenly a volley of fire streaks out of the murk and rips into the Imperial ship. Possessed ship reveals itself, pausing in front of the exploded Imperial vessel as if gloating over its decisive victory. Oh yeah? Well, why don't you take one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these? Touche. Yep, corrosive gas is detected. No worries. So you're going to destroy that, and then you're going to get in here and destroy that, probably. Actually, doing quite well against this ship. I'm going to recall the homies. Let's vent this area to space. 44 scrap or a missile template. All damage. You know, the creates toxic gas could be interesting. Oh, we should leave, we should leave. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get some repairs. Yeah. Repair 10 hull points. Beautiful. Then my guys are gonna go up here, do that. You're gonna go up here, yeah. Do that. Okay. Okay, feeling good. We just continue to make our way. You know what I should do? I should load that toxic missile. You pass through a deep space region affected by a massive rift storm. The chaotic energy of the rift distorts the surroundings, but the space remains barren. You move on. Acid missile, right? 15-second charge time, so it's a little faster. It's a little physically slower. It only does 1 hull damage versus the 3. It only costs 1 munition. Ignores shields, obviously. And creates a toxic gas. Now, I don't... Wait, are you... Oh, you are immune to poison. That could be interesting. I wish I could teleport you specifically onto an enemy ship, so that I could teleport them into a toxic gas room. That'd be really cool. Immerse themselves space inside a large asteroid belt. I'll scan for suspicious activity. Oh, you auto enhanced scan of the area. Your sensor will reveal a previously undetected raider vessel lurking among the asteroids. With some clever maneuvering, you surprise the raiders. Caught unaware, they eject some supplies and hastily make an escape. Got another piece of armor. Probably not going to use it, but it is what it is. Ships here. Fire engulfs your viewport. You seem to have stumbled into the midst of a major Imperial fleet action against the infernal cults. Worse still, proximity alerts indicate that you are dangerously close to the local star. One of the infernal cult's twisted cult starship rises out of the corpse of its last victim. It turns towards you and starts shooting. Immune to suffocation. Not immune to fire though. Okay, so we're going to do this. Actually, I'm going to hit you with that. I'm going to hit you with that. Land. Damn. Kill you. Summon a bunch of dudes. Attempt another kinetic lance. I'm sorry, yeah, they did board me. That bloody golem is so screwed. He doesn't even realize it yet. He's shredded. Please land the flame lance. Oh, we did. Oh, there's 3 of them here. 3 of them there? Okay. Yeah, they're in a. I was going to say they're in a bad way. Having a ship full of people who can't fight fires, we get a huge. The battle continues. Flee. I guess we're fighting anyway. You're prepared to retreat, but something is wrong with your drives. It's as if the mechanisms are being held in place by an invisible force. A cult warship floats into view, and you suddenly hear a disturbingly gentle voice through the console. Leaving so soon, little one? All right, mother. Oh, I have no. That's devious. Let's go ahead. Summon the lads. Fire a doom bolt in there. That went well. You got to admit that went well. Yeah, he's in a bad way. We'll get my machine priests in here to put the fire out. Not machine priests, machine husks. Okay. You know what? We can kill these guys. No problem. Yeah. Crew called. Well, that's it. I get no goodies for the fight because I was retreating, but I killed them. I owned them. Handily. You have a jump now to see a death cult ship under attack by an Imperial patrol vessel. I'll attack the... No, I'll leave the death cultists to their fate. Screw them. I'm in such a good spot. Okay. Intruders detected, naturally. A derelict ship drifts into view. It suddenly lurches into action as putrid energy spread across its hull. You prepare for battle as a possessed ship orients its guns at you. Okay. The homies are in. What we got going on here? Necrolurch, Carcass, Bloat Mine. Okay. I'm going to fire one of them there and fire one of them like that. Okay, not quite. In that case, let's just beam aboard this ship. And by beam aboard this ship, I mean just find myself in here. Yeah, maybe stop shooting at the room that my homies are in. Me. Tell you what, I will fire another burner at you though. Bit of that. Nah, unload the crew. We're gonna win this fight even without boarding them again. I don't want to risk boarding them and then all of my guys die. Do. Beep, boop. But okay. You know what? Take one of them. Yeah. Whatever kills them quicker. 59 scrap. Subspace anomaly subsides. I'll check out the missile templates because we have a surprising amount of money and you never know what you could find. Trade. Flare missile. I've seen that before. Oh, the plasma projector's so good. Hold on. You know what? I'll be right back. I need to pee badly. I need to be able to think. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So, oh yeah, I guess we do have a new missile template. So this is a missile shop, and I don't think. Was it? Hold on. So this is the small missile. The Gladius missile is our like low level missile. 16-second charge time, inflicts minor crew damage. This is 14-second charge time. Small chance of fire, small chance of hull breach, inflicts minor crew damage. Could be better than this. I'll buy this small, the Shiv missile, even though Claymore missile seems to be the best because it's 2 cost 3 damage, and depending on the final fight, which I'm hoping we get to, I might use the acid missile for the toxic gas. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to buy the plasma projector and this thing, the decapitator, for 4 damage. Seems awesome. So this guy, I'm just going to give him the decapitator. So this guy has 8 damage. 10 in medium rooms and reduces theirs by 1. And my boarding crew, you're part of the boarding crew. And you're part of the boarding crew. Oh, you both have the VDPS near ship systems. That's really good. You have this thing. I might try swapping this up. And just giving... Actually, I don't know. Oh, you have one as well? Oh my god. Give that to you, I guess. Yeah. And then being able to send 4 people in would be really powerful. You know what I might do actually? I might buy this. This missile bombardment thing. I'll max that out. I'll max that out. Yeah, and I'll max all of that out. Cool. Let's continue on. I'm pretty happy with what we got going on right now. I'm liking it quite a lot. The abandoned station floats above the temple order. Time seems to flow differently here, but the station itself is silent and unchanged. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move him here. So these two are the two who go in all the time. These two. Like, who are these two? Oh. Hold on. Put you here. You here. So these two are the secondary crew. Right? These two are just guys on the ship with a bunch of stuff. These two are guys who I would board the ship with. Yeah, and then this guy is one of the Corsairs that I actively board the ship with. Yeah, see, if I could just find more suffocation resistance, oh baby, I'd have a hell of a crew. Alright, you're under attack by a demonically corrupted starship. And you know what? I don't need to board with 3 people, I can board with just 2. Let's deploy the bombard and let's see how this goes, because I've never done this before. I'm gonna fire you there, fire you there. Oh, miss. A couple of shots that I really could have done not missing. In fact, let's try charging this thing really fast. Okay. I mean, we definitely ruined their ship, that's for sure. Oh, how long have you not been in the room manning the weapons? Quite a while, I would imagine. Hold on, you. I've got one more of these. Big miss, big miss. You're going in there. Not ideal. But you know what? We shredded the ship. You know, I was mentioning the use of a heavy translocator. I can't remember what for. Someone with a tool option. This is a tool option. Right? Yeah. Who else has a tool option? Is it you? It is you. Oh, but you lose so much shield from that. Yeah. Let's maybe put it on you as an expendable asset. So here's what I might do. You are VDBS with near ship systems. So moving him, walking him into here, I could then board with these guys, board with all of these guys, and maybe make a hell of a statement on the enemy ship, you know what I'm saying? Then just detect a civilian ship being pursued. I will assist the civilian ship. Okay, this is a big scary ship, but hitting them like that. They have fire resistance? Oh. Deploy some munitions. Okay. Then we definitely board into the ship here. Okay. Our guys they're doing work. Then we will call them. Perfect. Hit them with a little bit of that. Ship blows up. Perfect. Perfect. 41 scrap. Civilian vessel contacts you. We got lost in a rift storm and stumbled into those Imperial Crusaders. They didn't even give us a chance to explain before they started shooting. Here, take these supplies for saving us. Happy to help. Okay. On to the final sector. Approach the Stargate. Imperial Core Worlds. You arrive at the Imperial Core World. Ahead of you lies a terrible artifact known as the Vault of Souls. Yerp. Another mercenary. Oh, you know what? Why not? What am I going to spend my money on if not mercs? Right? I'll construct a machine slave. Because I could use it as my heavy translocator hauler. Trade. That might be useful. Oh my god, a centurion? I I have to buy a Centurion. Conqueror. Yeah, so here's the deal. This Centurion is going to take this. It's going to take this. And he's going to take a set Chaos Armor. Okay. He's going to stand in here. Who else is a good fighter? You. You're going to man the sensors. These are the crew stations. So this guy is going to beam himself and the homies onto an enemy ship for a crazy good time. Not necessarily this one. Imperial vessel approaches a jump point with its valuable cargo at risk. Hastily activates his weapons. Situation like this, we're going to summon an enemy into the command throne to hopefully distract them while we kinetic lance them. Perfect. Then we breach aboard here. While these guys for some reason just stand in the poison. To each their own, I suppose. Okay, they're having a terrible time. We'll call the crew. Then with one of them. Definitely set that room on fire. Definitely breach that room. He's immune to fire. I'd forgotten about that. We're just going to blow the ship up? I think we are. Yeah. I think sending the... I actually didn't look to see if the evasion did decrease, but I assume sending the Thrall, or whatever they are, the pox creatures in, to immediately occupy the pilot probably means more of our shots hit. The explosion gives us 94 scrap. We love that. Another Imperial ship. You're taking an Imperial warship speeding towards you, weapons primed. It does not seem to mind the fact that it's about to start a fight inside a densely packed asteroid cluster. You know what? He does seem unconcerned by that. You know what? It seems like it's working, if I'm being honest. Get to your stations. We're going to board where there's no oxygen. My guys are doing so much work on the enemy ship. And I'll recall them. Power them up with one of them. Oops, sorry. Q that. E that. That's what I want. Boom. Set that thing on fire. With any luck, I'll take out this thing before it can produce any more. Yep. I don't even have my artillery cannon going as well. You missiled me? Oh, it's an ion missile? It's not gonna do, buddy. It's not gonna do. This is a good ship. And I have a mean green team of killers ready to go. I'm looking forward to this. This final fight. Let's see what we can do. 99 scrap. So this is the final fight. So I'm gonna upgrade everything I can. I feel pretty good about it. A vast and terrible vessel appears before you. It is a Doom. Oh, we're back to the Doom engine. Ah. An infernal monument to indeterminate war. Its transmissions are incoherent, but its hostile intent is clear. So, you have a crew of fairly heavy hitters. But do you know what? So do I. Actually, don't do that. Stun the commander. Flame Lance, Kinetic Lance. Breached. Perfect. Oh, I can't board this ship, this room. That's fine. Okay. They've boarded me. You know what? I'll then recall the whole crew back to stations. Oh, don't be in there. Ah, he's dead. Have I lost 2 crew members? Oh, I lost both of them? Damn. I'll vent that room to space. I just realized I haven't even been shooting them with my other equipment. Whoops. Are they immune to fire? No. Oh, buddy. Okay, I guess. Back in we go. You've exterminated the enemy crew. The empty warship falls silent. Suddenly the vessel begins... Yep. Demon Heart spawns. And now there's no oxygen. Okay. But, you know what? That's perfectly fine. Get 2 of you in there and 2 of you in there. If you can even make it. Okay. Let's call them back. Yep, sure, doing that. Why don't you take one of those? Oh, my ship is on fire. You're immune to fire. You know what would go really hard right about now? That's right, the 2 guys who are immune to suffocation. Oh, I didn't even load my friggin' munition thingy. Okay. Right, W on that, T on that. Okay. Oh, we missed. That's fine. We own this ship. Okay? I'm pressing the wrong button. It's like a huge energy spike. Okay. Suddenly protective walls materialize around the enemy vessel's systems, shielding them from harm. You hear the sound of intruder alarms. A number of hostile machine slaves have materialized aboard your ship. Yeah? Tell you what. If I ever care, I'll let you know. See, you're shielding literally all of the important systems. I hate that. If you could just... I mean, we win this fight, right? We win this fight easily. Oh, T on that. Don't miss. They disabled my missile. That's annoying. There's really no... You know what? I should summon a hound aboard my ship. Because it will at least start doing some work. And then very shortly, we win this fight. Right about now. Yeah. Huge. I knew we'd win. I knew we would. The enemy has been vanquished. Allows you to arrive at the vault of souls within what you find. Within it, you find the grand altar ablaze with argent fire. You plunge your hand into the flames, the searing heat of eternity washes over you and your crew. Your souls sublimate into the infinite ether, heralding the age of pandemonium. You have fulfilled your destiny. Your mission is complete. We did it again. we're the best. That was a fun ship. I gotta say, those once per, or like twice or 3 times per battle weapons, they're kind of nasty, and I see why you can only use them so many times. Because they are real nasty. My whites didn't really do much, although I got the Mind Bolt and the Sire Rod Spawn actually worked quite well. I wish I had this guy for longer. Dropping a Centurion with a heavy translocator and 4 lads into the ship and just start crushing things was sick. Nice bunch of resonance. Do we unlock a ship because of that? No. The next one we have to win with is that one, which is a 2-shot Marty. Okay. Oh, and the Vault Knives? 2 DPS to raid. Oh, you're another Raider Outlaw kind of thing. Alright, well, we'll mess around with that in the next one. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description, ring the notification button. And I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!